What's up, family, jiu-jitsu, friends, family, and haters? I'm Theo Chino, head professor of the Family Jiu-Jitsu Academy, bringing you another episode of White Belt Encounters. I said I'm bringing you another episode of White Belt Encounters.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you. In today's episode, I was training a bunch of really tough jiu-jitsu guys who all looked awesome in their gis and could grind you up if they got you on the ground. And they learned attack jitsu. And they learned how to beat each other better on the ground. And that's all they were focused on. And then I brought my friend Julio in. And he had these two big gigantic boxing gloves on. And he was standing there and he boxed golden gloves, heavyweight. And I said, you guys are all tough guys, right? You all do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is on the ground. And we all know all fights end up on the ground. Well, my friend Julio here is standing there with some gloves on. And it's your mission to actually clinch with him so that you can actually use Jiu-Jitsu against Julio. Julio was very deceptive. He knew how to jab. He knew how to slip. He knew how to move. And I said, oh, by the way, since you're Jiu-Jitsu people, you're not allowed to hit Julio. He's allowed to punch you, though. And our friend Danny was like, did he just say? Chris is like, yep. He's like, okay. And people ended up upside down in the wall and could not grab him. They had no idea how to even get to the point where they could use what they call BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Guess what? I showed them how to do it. I stood up in front of Julio with my guard up. And I'm like, guys, you need to stalk this guy. You can't just come at him whenever. You got to wait until and then he takes a big swing at me, trying to knock me out in front of the whole class. And I hit him with the single leg, took him right down, got on top of him. Nobody got hurt. No Julios or Chinos were harmed during the making of this episode. And then I said, see, that's all you got to do, guys. You got to wait for the right time to clinch. And they worked on it a little bit more. And then they started giving Julio some nice hugs where he couldn't punch them anymore. And then I said, now look at this. Julio's going to sit on my chest. Because what if I wasn't paying attention and I got knocked down? And Julio, I wake up and somebody like Julio's on top of my chest punching me. And I said, go away, Julio. Go ahead, Julio. Fire away. Bam, 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 bam. And he just started throwing punches at me. And I had to guard my face. And a lot of these things that you do in BJJ, especially sport BJJ, where it's illegal to hit someone intentionally, they won't work when Julio's on top of you trying to punch your face in. So I had to guard my face, buck, and wait for the right time to tie him up and either shrimp out if he was wide or pop him and roll him with a nice oopa. And so that is today's episode of White Belt Encounters. I'm Theo Chino. Call or text 630-205-2466 if you want to learn anti-violence. If you want to learn how to train safely so you can train for decades. If you want to have some fun. And you want to be able to really have a chance of defending yourself if you have some savage coming after you who doesn't know or doesn't care about the rules of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Ciao for now.